there, handbaggers, and welcome to the Duck's Nest. This is the military mom, and in this video I have some unboxings for you. I have one Dooney and Bourke and two Coach. And before I get started, I want to welcome the new subscribers and thank you for joining us here at the Duck's Nest. I am trying to show you these bags in the best light, and we had sun, but the sun keeps darting behind the clouds, or the clouds keep covering up the sun. So at some point you may see these in bright sunlight, and other times it may be gray. So to the new subscribers, just a bit of background. I buy a lot of my bags on the secondary market. I am not one to buy bags retail as soon as they hit the boutiques. I either wait for a sale or I buy the bags at a better price on the secondary market. So I have dubbed myself queen of the pre-loved bags. I buy pre-loved and brand new. So some of the bags you will see will be brand new from online sites. Some of them will be brand new from boutiques. Some of them will be brand new from secondary sites, and some of them will be pre-loved from secondary sites. I'm sort of wherever I can find the best bag at the best deal. So these bags that I'm about to show you, one Dooney and Bourke and two Coaches, are all from secondary, but not all are pre-loved. So let's just dive right into it. And the first bag that I want to share with you is this one. This is the Dooney and Bourke Blair Satchel, pre-loved in the color coral. And let me just show you all how she was packaged. She came in her dust bag. She was literally shoved into this envelope. Yeah, so she looks a bit folded, mangled. I don't think she's mangled. I just think that the seller, I don't know, didn't take into consideration what stuffing her into that envelope would do. Or maybe the seller didn't care because she was unloading the bag. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure that I understand why this bag was put in that envelope. The one thing I can say about the envelope is that it provided weather protection. So had it been raining or snowing, the bag would have been protected, but you can see she's sort of bent. Okay, so even though she's bent, I think this bag is a beautiful color. It is the color coral. That was the color given on the website. And I have long admired this Blair silhouette. And once again, I am going to credit MME Sonja Covington, military mom enabler Sonja Covington, because I had forgotten all about Blair until she featured her Blair, which was brand new, on her channel. So that rekindled my interest, and yeah, I had to go get my Blair. So the one thing that I love about this bag, well, a couple of things. First of all, rolled handles. I love rolled handles, collapsible handles. If I love rolled handles, I love collapsible roll handles even more. Look at the stitching. And she's just a beautiful, simple silhouette. But she has a back zip. Yes, she does. And it accommodates my phone. And believe it or not, you all, this satchel, look at, sorry, I forgot I had it stuffed. Look at how wide this bag opens. And you can see from her base, she is not a bag that has a huge base. She has knob feet embedded in those leather strips. But she can expand her capacity. She has SDS, standard Dooney setup, zip and a slip, and 2 slips, and the largest slip has a snap for added security. And that's just the tissue paper that came. Braided zipper pull. The leather has softened, so I can thank the seller for that. This beautiful Pebble leather. I want to show you the corners of this bag because, as you know, when a pre-loved bag comes from the secondary market, the first thing I do is look at the corners, and there is no corner wear on this bag. This bag came in beautiful condition. There is no indentation of the handles, and when I say beautiful condition, I mean she was a little bent from being shoved into that envelope, but there is no other kind of wear. Now, let me show you this bizarre strap. This strap has 2 buckles. You will notice that this bag has no dog clips, right? Relatively thin strap. And here are the rings, 1 on each side. So what I have determined is you have to thread the end through and buckle it, and that is how you attach. But you have to be careful that you don't twist it, because it doesn't have dog clips, so if you twist it, it's going to remain twisted. So I put it on the first notch. And there you have the shoulder strap attached to the Dooney and Bourke Blair bag. And here is what I call the Dylan logo emblem. So this is the first hatchling, the Dooney and Bourke Blair bag in the color coral satchel. The second bag came packaged in a box, thank goodness. This is a Coach bag. She came with some weather protection and a little bit of support. This bag was NWT, new with tags from eBay. This is the Zoe, Z-O-E Satchel. And the color, the only color I was given is pink. So this is the color pink. She is an extremely structured satchel in smooth leather. She has beautiful silver hardware, and that was one of the reasons I purchased her, is because I do not have a lot of bags with silver hardware. This is her top. She also has rolled collapsible handles and knobbed feet. But unlike the Blair, this is how her handles collapse. They do not collapse all the way down against the bag. She has a crochet. I think that's how you pronounce that. And there's a key in there, and then there's the lock because her zippers, which she has zip function, her zippers have the opening that the lock can go through, and you can actually lock this bag. The glazing on the edges is a dark brown, which is a nice contrast against this light pink. You will see the silver Coach emblem. Her feet are silver. And she's just a very classic, simple bag. And this is how she looks opened. The zippers come down here. And yeah, she doesn't open wide at all. Compared to that Blair, this is it. So there is her shoulder strap, which is a wider shoulder strap than the Blair, with the dog clips on the end. Silver. But in addition to the bag not opening wide, it only has an interior zip, which is a good thing because I don't think you could get easily into a easily into a zip with the opening of this bag. She just has one slip that goes down to about here. It does go almost the entire width of the bag. This bag has an ox blood. Can you all see that? There's the slip, and then there's the Coach story patch. The lining is tacked, so I can't pull out the story patch to show you, but yeah, there's the interior of this bag. In addition to the fact that her handles don't fold all the way down and her opening is very narrow, the redeeming factor for this bag is the fact that she has a really nice back slip, and the elephant mastodon phone cover fits nicely there. So here is the Coach Zoe Satchel with her beveled edges. I think she's a pretty bag, but from an interior functionality, I'm not sure about that. So here is her information on her tag, and I did not pay that for this bag. I bought it from eBay for a really good price, but I do think she's a pretty bag. Now, this next bag I also bought from eBay. And I was blown away by the packaging. So here is how the package arrived. NWT is an understatement. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is just like it came from either the Coach Boutique or Coach.com. It was gift packaged and everything, down to the ribbon. So there's been a theme so far. Does anybody want to guess what's in this box? Here is the Thank you for shopping at Coach Postcard. And I don't think that the receipt is in here. Well, yeah, it is. The envelope is in here. The receipt is not. So evidently the seller opened this bag, took the receipt out, put it back in the box, and put it on eBay. That's the only thing that I'm able to surmise from this beautiful packaging. And another satchel, the legendary Coach Rogue, in the color nude pink. And even though she was in her original packaging, she's got something going on here on the corners, but I think that may be just where her shoulder strap is folded in. And let me tell you all, I got this bag for a phenomenal price. This bag was $277, brand spanking new. And she is also in a color that, I don't know, I've just been collecting pinky coral nude pink satchels. So, of all three of these bags, I think those of you who follow my channel will know that this is I don't want to say by far, but this is my favorite Coach silhouette, the Rogue. And because the Rogue is being discontinued, I wanted to add as many as I could to my collection. I've heard that they're not going to discontinue the Rogue, but they're going to redesign the Rogue. I personally don't know how they could improve upon this silhouette, because to me, this bag is almost perfection. She has, of course, two exterior large slip pockets. She has rolled handles that tuck into the exterior pockets if you want to carry it by the shoulder strap. And the shoulder strap is just perfect, perfect, perfect. Of course, it passes the elbow test, not too long. The silhouette is narrow. This is in my favorite leather, Pebble leather, with the, I'm not sure if this is dark copper or pewter hardware. I think this is pewter. This nude pink color is gorgeous. She could go to a light saddle. She could go pink. She has gray undertones, brown undertones. She's just a chameleon of a bag, of a color, I mean. And then, of course, the thick and hardy hardware on this bag, the zip function that goes all the way down the side, but the bag does not open that wide because there is leather here. And she's stuffed. And she still has all of her original packaging, you'll see there. So I think I got a steal of a deal on this bag. $277, and I believe free shipping, if I remember correctly. I've had so many hatchlings that I don't remember, but I do believe it was free shipping. So this is almost an all leather bag. The only part that is not leather is this interior, which is a really heavyweight canvas. The kiss lock, or the French purse, is topped in leather. Of course, the story patch is leather, and the exterior pockets are suede, oxblood, or burgundy. I think this is burgundy. suede. But yeah, this is just a great bag. So there you have it, handbaggers. The Coach Rogue, the Coach Zoe, and the Dooney and Bourke slightly bent Blair. But I'm sure once I stuff her, we're gonna work out that bend in the front, because this bag is really a beautiful color. They're all just really simple satchels, which is exactly what I was looking for. I don't know that I was looking for these two in almost the same color, but you can see side by side that they're slightly different, because this is coming off against this pink almost now as a cream color. So this is the Satchel collection recent hatchlings from the Duck's Nest. They all have outside pockets, they all have rolled handles, they all have shoulder straps. I'm pretty happy with all of them. So I want to thank you all for dropping by and sharing in these hatchlings, and stay tuned, there are more hatchlings to come. Happy carrying.